It's a great day to be an American, and it's a great day to do American things. And one of those American things is freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Freedom of the press means you have the right, the unalienable right, not privilege, the right to record in public. That is a guaranteed constitutional right here on American soil. But it turns out that people who are called public servants who swore to protect, defend, and uphold that right are too busy demolishing it. And because they do that, a lot of people get in their minds that it's not a right, it's a wrong. And even though there's surveillance equipment and cameras everywhere, and no matter where I go, there's facial recognition technology and it's recording me, one more camera is the last straw. So if I see an American exercising their right on American soil, doing American things and exercising their right, I'm going to view that as a wrong and I'm going to attack. Case in point, Josh Abrams and Leroy from Leroy Truth Investigation and Josh from Accountability for All are walking in a public library in Lexington, Massachusetts, minding their own business, recording in public. Remember, photography, public photography is not a crime, even though some people act like it is. Roll the film.
And action.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Rolling.
All right. Watch the light. We're losing the light.
Okay, losing the light. Losing the light.
So what I do?
Sorry?
What I do? What are you shooting?
What am I? I'm a human being. I'm a
We're not
person.
shooting anything. We don't. No, we
I'm
don't
shooting.
believe in that.
Yeah, I'm making something. But you were,
Do not shoot me.
We're not gonna
but
shoot
you were doing great. So let's do like intellectual, studying the computer, and we'll roll on action without lines. Ready? Action.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, he was doing
he's
so well.
exiting. He's exiting stage
He was doing
left.
so well.
He's exiting stage left.
Here we
What
go.
was your motivation?
Please erase that.
What was your
I don't want to.
What was
I
your
don't want
motivation? What was your motivation for leaving? I'm curious. Because you were doing really well.
You didn't ask any permission.
Oh, I need to ask permission. Oh, I didn't know
Why?
that.
Why do that?
What?
Why do?
How about light pole cameras? The government's not asking for permission to record you. How about dash cams? How about body cams? Police walking around with body cams are not asking your permission to record you. You know they have the body cam. You know they have the dash cam. You know they have light pole cams, but nobody's got a problem with that until just a regular person that people call citizens is walking around with the camera. Now, all of a sudden, they develop a problem with an extra camera.
That without any permission or people's privacy.
Well, you should talk a little lower because it's the library. You're supposed to be quiet.
But you were doing so well. Now you messed up our shot. We got to start.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
Here we go. Here
Don't
we go.
shoot me.
Yeah, well, there you go. Don't put your hands on me.
Erase that.
No,
Why?
because I don't want to. Don't touch me. Get away from me.
Don't shoot me.
I'm filming you right now.
Don't film me.
I'm literally filming you
Erase
right
that.
now. No,
I'm filming you.
Why?
Too. We're both
because I
filming
don't
you.
want to.
Oh.
Here you
That's
go.
assault. Get off.
Okay, so he grabs Leroy's stand with his camera. The camera knocks on the floor. So in this guy's mind, he thinks it is wrong for you to exercise a right, but it's right for him to exercise a wrong. That's what's happening here. This is the big takeaway. This is the learning experience because, you know, this guy right here represents a mentality, maybe a mass psychosis mentality where they look at a right as a wrong. The right to film in public, the right to free assembly, the right to speech, the right to petition your government for redress of grievances. They see that as a wrong. The right to defend yourself, the right to be secure in your person's houses, papers, and effects. They see that as a wrong, and they see the criminal activity as a right, or they wouldn't do it. He must think what he's doing is right, because surely he's not going, I'm going to do something wrong here. I think he thinks I'm going to do something right by committing a wrong. It's insane. It's upside down world.
Get off him. Get off of him. Let go of him right now.
Imagine if you did that to somebody else. There's more to this story, and it keeps on going. So we'll roll it, but I really, really like the education that this video right here affords.
Let's go police.
Let go of him right now. Let the police deal with him, Leroy.
Stolen property right there.
Let the police deal with him. I got it. I got it on film. Got it on film.
And it's so amazing because, you know, let's say you're out there filming in public and you're sitting there at their laptop. I admit it's a little weird. If I was in a library, I was working on my laptop, especially when you're really in a zone, you know, you're really trying to get work done and then somebody's filming, you can ignore them. I mean, go ahead, film. It's fine. They're not touching me. They're not harming me. They're not damaging my stuff. They're not stealing my property. So just keep on working or just play along with it and go, oh man, you guys are recording. Okay, action. Okay, here's me angry at what I'm reading on my computer. Oh, here's me frustrated. No, the stock market has crashed, and just kind of play along with it. And then they would move along. They would spend all of 60 seconds with you. But now they make this massive scene, get other people involved. The police get involved, and it could have been over in 60 seconds. It's like, oh, hey, we had a whole lot of fun. Thanks. I appreciate it. And then nobody would ever think about this guy unless he did something funny and then it goes viral or whatever. But if you just stayed there seated and boring and just continue to work and just ignore those guys, then you're going to be so boring. They're not going to want that as content. And nobody will ever remember you. But now, because the internet is forever and you committed an action that people are going to remember, now you've made yourself the star of the show, an unwitting star of the show that made you look really, really bad when you could have come off looking pretty good or just obscure. This is a live stream, so this is why it's so grainy.
You just assaulted him. You just assaulted him.
I was just assaulted.
Got it on camera.
We got on camera.
Please.
Yep. Don't touch that. That's not yours.
My property.
Let him do what he's doing.
It's my property. Why?
Give him his stuff back. Does he work here? Does he work here?
This is a staff area. Could you
Does this guy work here?
This is my policeman. My property is here.
Could you please step
My
outside?
property is here.
Is he an employee? He's not an employee. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're going to jail, bro. You're going to jail right now. 100%. That was a mistake, bro.
We're calling the police.
That's a great idea.
I'm-
Don't touch his stuff. Step away right now.
Step back. Step
Dude,
back.
listen,
This is
careful
my
with
stuff.
yourself.
Step back.
My face is my
This
stuff.
is my stuff. Step back.
Both gentlemen, please.
I don't know if you caught that, but he says, my face is my stuff. And it's the government stuff. And it's the when you appear in public, you're putting your face in public for all to see. And if the eyes can see it, then the camera can record it. And that's not a wrong. It is a right. But stay tuned for the informed American. The informed American is going to step on the scene. And it's one of those rare occurrences, like seeing a dodo bird out in the wild. It's like, whoa, I thought those things were extinct. You're going to see an informed American jump in and tell this guy, hey, you know, Americans have rights, and if you don't like it, well, you need to educate yourself.
You're in the staff area.
Why filming me? Why
Come on, you come over here.
without my permission?
You come over here. Yeah, I'm not in the staff area, so that's fine. But I just want to get his stuff. Miss, if you could grab my equipment
My
there.
stuff. This is my property.
Just go on the other side of this. That's all I'm asking. Gentlemen, up here, we are addressing
Why? I need explanation. Why they filming me?
They have.
Oh, you're in so much trouble, bro. You're in so much trouble, dude.
You are on camera.
Hey,
assaulting
the camera's over there. It's on the ground. Right where
He
we were.
committed a
You're in
crime,
so much trouble, dude.
which in the eyes of pretty much everybody
Yeah,
is
that's
a-
fine. That's fine. He's
They're
gonna.
on their way, and you can all see
Yeah,
them.
that's great. You're going to jail, bro.
No, we ask that you not.
Yeah.
You can all keep your stories to the police. We ask you not.
Bro, you're on a live stream with a ton of people watching right now.
Yes.
This all happened live.
Okay, so please.
Live.
Back away from each other.
This is all live. Yeah, go ahead. Make your threat. Go ahead. Make a threat more. You're live.
No, we have a bench over there if you'd like to sit just
Yeah,
separate.
I would separate if this.
I just want to make sure I keep him in case he makes any more threats. I have it all on video.
And now we've got a hypocritical cam back. Look at this guy. The guy who assaulted somebody else for recording him is now going to record them. So if it was wrong in his mind, see, he's a living inconsistency. This is living, breathing hypocrisy as it plays out on a live stream.
My stuff, buddy. I'm a different story than him.
I'm just gonna ask you to
Please.
I dare
maintain
you,
some
buddy.
distance.
Hi. We have police coming. Do not. We're gonna ask you not to engage with each other anymore.
Your best bet, bud? Step back.
Step back. You step back.
buddy.
Why?
You're gonna have a much
Excuse
different
me?
problem.
Hey.
I'm
we
standing
asked-
here. He came
we
to me.
asked- Okay, why don't you?
Okay.
We're gonna
Go away.
Library give them a permission.
Children, children,
It's a public place. It doesn't matter, sir.
We have police coming.
the hero.
They have all the right in the world.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, we're here doing a story in the library, and you start attacking people.
They want to
No.
hit me.
We were doing B-roll,
activity.
and you assaulted me.
This is a public place.
Yeah, can I film you?
I don't care. It's a
You,
public place.
you don't care.
It's a public place.
It
It's a
is.
public
Wow.
place.
What part of it's a public place do you not understand? You mind me filming you? I don't care. It's a public place. If I didn't want to be filmed, when I walked out in public, I'd wear a hat, I'd wear glasses, and I'd put some covering over my face. But you don't have that. But you are in public, so you're free domain. It's a domain that you can't control, but you tried to control it and you committed a crime in the process. And pretty much everybody would view what this guy did to Leroy Truth Investigations as a jailable offense.
That's an education for free.
Wiser words have not been spoken
Everybody
today.
want to film me anything?
Yes, that's
Anything.
true.
So you just assaulted someone for practicing a
That's true.
constitutional right.
Don't you, yeah, it's a constitutional right. Why don't you know that?
That's the same as attacking him for wearing a cross or for being of a different
I
sexuality.
refuse.
Having a
You just
yarmulke.
violated his
You
civil
can't-
rights.
Sir,
That is a freaking good point that most people don't think about. Let's say you're wearing a cross or an Egyptian ankh or some kind of symbol from, Islam, and, Christians didn't like it and they started attacking you because they didn't like what you had around your neck or because they found out what your sexual preference was and then they attacked you. It's the same thing. You've got a right to do whatever you want to with your own life. You've got a right to, well, that cross offended me. That Egyptian ankh offended me. That camera offends me. You're in public. Get ready to be offended. This is America. This is freedoms. Deal with it. Freedoms are dangerous. Get over it. Get over yourself. Let it go.
You're in public.
not.
You're in public.
Do not
And if you're in a public place, the officer will tell you.
Right, the officer will educate you.
He's right here.
The officer will take you to jail, bro, is what the officer will do.
We'll educate you while taking you to jail.
Here, so if you want to talk, I can.
He'll educate you why. Leroy Truth says, yeah, the officer will educate you while he's taking you to jail.
What's that? Yeah, let's go.
And this guy, he goes, but filming me, you don't mind me being filmed? And the lady says, I'm in public. So he's filming her without her permission, and she's not attacking him. He got filmed, and he attacked somebody else.
Step away from me. Because I don't want to have to defend myself, buddy. Step away from
Step
me.
away from us.
Go here.
He's the assaulter right here. All right.
No, we're the victims. So we'll
victims
chat
over
first.
here. That's fine.
I got the video right here.
Just leave without my.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead,
Go
ma'am.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am. You're fine. You're fine.
You're good. Enjoy a great day, man.
What a wonderful citizen explaining that you can't be assaulted.
She's amazing.
Assaulted.
She knows the law, that young lady.
Hey, officer here. So our friend was assaulted here, captured on.
Okay. Can we just go out there?
Yeah, we can go over, sure.
Let's go ahead and talk.
You want to take them to this room, and I'll take them to this room, and we'll figure out what's going on.
No, actually, no. We're gonna go.
Go outside.
Someone's stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's going on?
So we were filming, having some great interactions, doing some interviews with some library patrons, and then we got to this gentleman here. This gentleman that you see in here, this is actually from my live stream that's running live right now. You can take the phone and hold it if you want.
Okay, so what's
So he's just grabbed me and assaulted me, and I'm telling him to back up, so now I'm showing a wide.
So he's upset because you guys are filming him, is that what the deal is?
Yes.
Okay.
And then it escalates in just a moment.
I'm literally filming you. You ready now? No, I'm filming you live. Because I don't want to.
So I move back and he's advancing towards me. Now he grabs him, takes his thing and starts pushing him.
So he grabs a stick.
Yep.
I can go.
No, I can see that. He's grabbing the stick, okay.
So he's coming around from the other side now because he hears the commotion.
Okay.
Grabs the stick.
Okay, so how about this?
I want to press charges on him.
You want to press charges on him?
Absolutely.
That's it.
That's the other officer will be here in a minute to deal with it, so I'm just trying to get both sides of the story. The other officer is the one who's doing the report.
But you saw the actual story when you see the.
See, that's the thing. I'm trying to get both sides of the story. You saw the story. There is no other story. This is the story. And no matter what he says, which could be, the opposite of what you just saw, you saw what really happened. You don't need a college education. You don't need a rocket scientist degree to figure out that when you watched a guy assault another guy, then the guy who was doing the assaulting is guilty.
Video, that's the actual story.
Even the other library goers are absolutely ridiculous. Then he runs off and steals his stuff, goes into a staff area, and then when he goes to try and retrieve his stuff, and it's all live, so it can't be evidence. It's happening in real
Listen,
time.
I
He turns
saw
around and
that.
assaults him again.
I saw that, I understand, so, just sit tight, and, what we can do is, I'm gonna try to talk to the law officer and, go from there.
Good.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, so when do you guys sit tight for a second, all right?
What's your name and badge number?
Look at this.
My badge number?
Name and badge number. Sue, what's your badge number?
152.
152, all right. All right, so Sue, 152.
Look at his face. Like, why are you asking my badge number? I mean, what do you think? I'm a public servant or something? I mean, the attitude on this guy.
Great for the public that all in unison
Right.
stood up and said, "This is, it's a free country."
Right, then we have a right to film.
Film in public, and that lady's still out there.
Yeah.
And she's
Okay.
And if he does that, and if on, as best,
I mean, even as human beings, you can get out of the way. Like, as I showed you.
number one, if he's in public,
Having learned something from this, okay?
so here's where I'm at. If,
I wasn't assaulted, so that's up to
Right.
him. I'm not
If
gonna try and
he-
influence that decision.
as best we can ascertain, if he absolutely does learn the law and makes a sincere apology to me, I will not press charges.
Okay.
And I want him to learn it, because this is all about education.
Okay.
So if he does understand, number one, if he's in public, they're filming us everywhere. Your body cams, you don't have them on now.
We don't have them.
But many officers do, but most public buildings do. They don't ask for our permission. I want them educated, and also, even over and above that, as this gentleman said, assault is never an option. Of course. And that was blatant physical assault. But if he is educated, if he apologizes, I will not press
I
charges.
mean, even as human beings, you can get out of the way. Like, as I showed you, when he went to go grab me, I turned the camera on myself, and I let him know that I was a very different person than him, and if he would like to put his hands on me, then I would defend myself. Like, you know that no matter where you come, if you're visiting this country, you're from here, you're just not understanding the law, you know that it's not okay to put your hands on somebody. And secondly, he didn't know. I just don't say, hey, I'm not sure about something, let me attack someone. That's absolutely crazy. And he had an entire library explaining to him, this is a free country, you can film.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. That's on his call.
You want, so we've spoken about his actions which he took, inappropriate. You want an apology, is that
Yes.
in addition? Okay.
And if he does that, and if on, as best as I can ascertain sincere, not like, okay, I want to get off this. But if he learns something from this, then it's been a positive day,
Okay.
and I will not press charges.
So it seems like we're on the same page.
Yeah,
So
we
let's
go-
go have
we
a
go-
conversation with him.
Okay, we can hang out here, we'll talk to everybody.
Take a look, make sure you don't have any damage to your camera or anything, because that's.
Yeah, I thought maybe it's got bent the stand here, but looks like maybe it did not.
Just make sure. Not technically, I would argue that John Hancock was probably the founder of our
Right.
nation.
See, I've learned something today too, in the more generic term, I call George Washington, but John Hancock.
John.
So Leroy has informed the officers that he will not press charges against this guy if he can ascertain that the guy apologizes, has learned from his mistakes, and has actually gotten an education today.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know the exact regulation about the public place, and so I'm sorry what I did to you and to you too.
They did mostly to me. And the thing is, why do you think it was okay to literally attempt to steal my stuff and basically physically assault me? Why did you think that was okay? Why did you think that was okay?
I just try not to feel it.
I don't think he's lack of answer. I think there's a little bit of a language
I
barrier.
came to assert you. I just
Thank you.
want to stop filming, but anyway.
Thank you very much.
English is your first language, correct?
No, he's not trying to go around questions. He's just having with a little bit of a language gap. Thank
I just want to
you.
finish up. So I accept your apology, and I hope you learned something from this, and I want you to go about and have a good day with you and your family. And if you see something you don't understand, don't physically attack the person, all right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Thank you.
Have a good day and weekend. Yeah.
Have a good weekend, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good.
And that's how you get an education. One of your best teachers should be your last mistake. Again, this is Accountability for All and Leroy Truth Investigations. I will leave their links in the description. Go visit them. Tell them, here's the deal sent you. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with everybody you know. Don't forget, you have rights. You have unalienable rights. And exercising your rights in public is not and cannot be construed as a crime. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com, and I will see you in the next video.